Did you know that Donald Trump received an endorsement from West Virginia Governor Jim Justice? Did you know that Chris Christie's presidential campaign raised around $1.65 million during the second quarter of this year? Did you know that Joe Biden's approval rating was found to be 40% by a Reuters/Ipsos poll? This is a 1-point drop from the previous poll from June. Did you know that Joe Biden leads in a Democratic primary poll by Quinnipiac University? Biden garnered 70% support. Robert Kennedy Jr. followed with 17. Did you know that Ron DeSantis said that the January 6th riot was not an insurrection? DeSantis said that there was a rally that devolved into a riot but that there was no plan to overthrow the government. Did you know that Glenn Youngkin holds an approval rating above water? A Morning Consult survey found Youngkin having a 57% approval rating and a 32% disapproval rating. Did you know that Ron DeSantis leads Joe Biden in a head-to-head matchup in Florida according to a Florida Atlantic University poll? DeSantis garnered 49% support compared to Biden's 36%. Did you know that Ron DeSantis's campaign is undergoing some restructuring? More than a third of the force is being cut, amounting to 38 jobs. This includes 2 senior campaign advisors. Did you know that Donald Trump leads in an Iowa GOP primary poll by National Research? Trump garnered 44% support. DeSantis followed with 21%. Tim Scott came third with 7%. Did you know that Donald Trump leads in a GOP primary poll by Harvard Capps Harris poll? Trump garnered 52% support. DeSantis followed with 12%. Vivek Ramaswamy came third with 10%. Did you know that Bill Cassidy introduced legislation for funding community health centers? The bill would increase annual funding to community health centers from $4 billion to $4.2 billion a year for the next 2 years. Did you know that Ron DeSantis is getting aid in Iowa from an aligned super PAC? Never Back Down has knocked on 203,000 doors in the state. They also hold 21 political staffers and 125 canvassers in the state. Did you know that Marianne Williamson's campaign could be in financial trouble? The campaign previously reported around $270,000 in unpaid debts, which was more than twice the $105,000 it reported in cash on hand. Did you know that Doug Burgum has qualified for the first GOP debate? This follows his plan to give $20 gift cards to those who donated $1 to his campaign, which helped him cross the donor threshold. Burgum also hit the poll requirements for the debate. Did you know that Francis Suarez came up with a new fundraising tactic? Those who contribute $1 to his campaign will receive a $20 gift card. The goal of this plan is to meet the donor requirement necessary to qualify for the GOP presidential primary debate. Did you know that Jim Jordan put on hold a vote concerning Mark Zuckerberg? The vote would decide whether to hold Zuckerberg in contempt of Congress. This follows a move by Meta to provide additional documents to the House Judiciary Committee. The vote had initially been scheduled in response to Meta supposedly failing to cooperate with the committee's investigation into how tech companies communicate with the federal government and make content moderation decisions.